Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, Kahalim Lai Haubashim, Shai Bashim, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and salutation to the election. All right, they're scattered abroad, my brothers. And, just going straight through the spirit. As the title of the video reads, if you think this truth is boring, then you're not of the elect. Most likely you're not of the elect. You're not. This truth is not for you, because the scriptures say that you ought to serve the Lord in joyfulness of heart, for the want of all things. So the mere fact that our people don't find interest in the truth of the Lord, the words of the Most High, it shows you that, as scripture say, Romans 11:7, it says the election have obtained it and the rest were blinded. The elect have obtained this truth, but the rest of our nation is blinded. They don't see any profit in this. They don't see like excitement and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like when a woman first falls in love with her first love and shit, right? The scriptures speak about your first love. Remember your first love, okay? When you had your first love and all that shit, you were giddy to see them. You can't wait to see these. You got sweaty palms and shit. You're thinking about how spending time with that woman or that or whatever, right? You got this attitude of like, you can't wait, right? Well, that's the same attitude that you're supposed to have for this truth, and more so. Scriptures speak about Sophia, the woman that you're supposed to be seeking after, which is the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding, the word of the Lord. And for our people, that's not a priority for them. For most of them, they don't find satisfaction in this truth. They don't find happiness, and they hear the word of the Lord, and it's like, whatever, it goes in one ear, it goes out the other. They're gonna keep pushing their life, doing what they want to do. Okay, this is why sometimes when you look at Israel, right, they'll come into the truth, but they'll try to put their own nigga spin to it. Like they'll try to do Israelite rap, or they'll try to do some type of like dance challenge and break dance, hip hop, this and that. These different groups are guilty of this, right? They want to attract the followers. They want to attract the women, so they do sisterhoods, and they do pageant Passovers, and they'll have bottle service girls at the Passover. They'll make this truth try to seem appealing, man. Like Sakari, they'll have like DC Young Fly in the club with them, and they take pictures and got fringes on, and so on and so forth. Which, okay, the scriptures say what? That at a certain point, the Apostle Paul, caught certain jakes with guile, which it is what it is. But at the end of the day, there's a particular spirit that we ought to be in, which is the austere, stoic spirit, especially the man of the Lord, the true man of the Lord, okay? And, if you're a true man of the Lord, if you really believe in the Lord and His truth, you don't need all them shits and giggles for you to find joy in the truth, for you to love the truth, for you to find happiness in the truth. Okay, you don't need no extra fucking gimmicks and shit. Okay, just like when a woman she loves you, she don't need you to do extra shit for her, like super over the top. She's gonna just rock with you just because of who you are, and just being around you for her is like, that's when she really likes you. When she really likes you, y'all could just be fucking. They don't, she don't need a fancy date, this and that, But if a woman got low interest in you, what she'll do, she'll require a lot of shit, to give you some time of day, or to let you hit it or whatever, right? To require you to do extra work. But if she really like your ass, she'll give it to you on the first night, or on the second date, or whatever the case may be, or however the spirit got it. have to remember your first love, which is this truth. And you have to have burning desire and passion for the truth. Just like you would a woman, you know. Yeah, Revelation 2 and 4. Okay, it says, nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love. You see, you know, so the truth is your first love. You know, it's supposed to be what you seek after the most. Okay, because Scripture say, seek the kingdom of heaven first, and all things should be added on to thee. You know, this is really what you should be patterning your life around. You know, this truth comes first and everything else comes secondary. Your job, your woman, your kids, you know, even yourself. Your needs come before, so like your needs come after the truth. Like, let's say you want to take a vacation, or you want to do this and that. If it gets in the way of you doing the work of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things we can't do because we're totally invested in the scriptures, man. It's, you know, going to college and doing all this bullshit, starting different businesses and being a fucking real estate agent and being a mass, having all this money and shit. We can't do that shit because we're totally invested in the work of the Lord. We couldn't, you know, you either gonna serve the Most High or you gonna serve Mammon. What you gonna do? Okay, you gonna serve Yahweh Shem Yahshai, or you gonna try to make your way in this world? Okay, the scripture saying John 12 and 25, it says, "He that seeketh to save his life shall lose it, but he that hateth his life in this world for my sake shall find his life." Okay, we're in this thing, and we're basically dying daily. You know what I'm saying? We're working this dead end jobs. You know what I'm saying? It look like we ain't. That's why these other Israelite groups, they say that. Oh, y'all make the serving the Lord look boring. Y'all make, you know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas want some entertainment. We're not here to fucking entertain you niggas. Okay? We're not here to fucking do backflips and, you know, be like Usher Raymond on stage and shit, you know? Usher Raymond, he's a fucking entertainer, nigga, a dancing monkey. We ain't not your dancing monkeys. All right? We're here to edify and do the work of the Lord. And yeah, for you niggas, it seems boring. This is why you do your little gimmicks. You know, you have these, you have this, you try to tack on all this extra stuff on the truth that's not necessary because you want to make it seem enjoyable and happy and you know, which the truth itself is deep and it's so engaging. You know what I'm saying? That you don't need nothing else, bro. We're talking about the mysteries of the kingdom. We're talking about, you know, that's not exciting for you niggas. That's why the Lord did what he did to you niggas, because you're never satisfied with nothing, bro. You're always seeking out something else, and you know, this is why you niggas, even when the Lord delivered you out of the land of Egypt, you still wanted to be like the fucking heathen. You wanted to go back, you know. Oh, why can't we have a king? Why can't we have a king? The other nations got kings. Why we can't have a king? You know, and the Lord gave you a king. Look where it led to you. You know. You wanted to be like the heathen, the Lord said, okay, I'm gonna let you be like the fucking heathen. And we'll see how much you like it. Living like a fucking animal. Acting like a dumbass, you know. This is the result of you niggas wanting to be like the heathen, man. The scripture say, follow not a multitude to do evil, man. Okay. So it says Psalms 105 and verse 1, it says, "Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, call upon his name, and make known his deeds among the people. Sing unto him psalms, sing songs unto him. Talk ye of all his wonderful works." It says, "Glory ye in his holy name, and let the heart of them rejoice that seek the Lord." So we seeking the Lord, you ought to rejoice, man. You know what I'm saying? You in his truth. The scripture speak about doing this work not by constraint or for filthy lucre's sake, but of a ready heart. You know, you're supposed to love this thing, bro. This is the truth. This is what the so-called white man has hidden from your people for generations, man. You know, This is the true knowledge of the Most High. And here it is. You niggas are not excited for this, bro. But you're excited for a fucking fight or an NBA playoff game. Or you're excited about this movie's coming out. Or this game's coming out. Or this and that. Like, you niggas are backwards as fuck, bro. You excited to get a promotion at a job. Or you do this and that. Oh, I got a new car. I got a new house. I got this. I got that. But when it comes to the words of the Lord and the kingdom of heaven coming on earth, or you having slaves and all this, and you know what I'm saying? You niggas don't find that exciting, bro. You don't find that as something that's, you know, you think that's crazy, and that shows you that this truth is really spiritual. It's only for the elect, really. Okay. And starting with the men of the Lord, right? Because you know the women come to Israel, and I'm gonna just say this: most of them are just like they're just here. You know, they're just here, and you know, they're most of them are not about the word of the Lord. They're not about finding a husband and going to serving that man and being a submissive wife. You know, like Sarah. You know, they're not about that. They're about being a fucking demon. Okay, they're about talking shit, acting like, oh yeah, Jesus is my savior, and all this different shit, being out of order, talking over the man, usurping his authority, right? Come in this thing that, you know, they wear a fucking head wrap, or they might, you know, even throw on a dress or whatever the hell they might do, you know. They go to these different congregations and shit, and they act just the same as a nigga woman in the world, if not fucking worse. But they know the knowledge, right? Or they don't know the knowledge, but they know the names, and they know that they're Israelites and all the different shit. But you know, when you're an Israelite, the scriptures speak about being a Jew inwardly and not one outwardly. He that is a Jew is one inwardly, man. You don't need to show the whole world that you're a Jew. You need to actually be a Jew, be an Israelite. Okay? You actually need to be you know what I'm saying, what you portray in terms of on social media or, you know, whatever, man. You know, you're making prayer, you know, you're praying or you're doing this and that, right? You're trying to be better, but in terms of your spirit, you know what I'm saying, you come into this truth and you don't fucking change. You don't do anything you do the same shit that you used to do in the world. You don't control your fucking attitudes. You know, you come in here, you think you can tell the man what to do. You can't have this, you can't do that, you can't go out, you can't have women. You know what I'm saying? You try to control them like you would in the world. You know, you do a little petty bullshit. You know, you might even some of these hoes even cheat on their husbands, man. They call themselves Israelites, and they you know what I'm saying? They got all this mouth. They trying to talk over the men. They have a problem with the brother, you know, teaching the word, or maybe he has other women. You know, this is just the reality, bro. You know, this is why most of these women go to these fucking PC groups. You know, because they want to be part of some damn some Christian bullshit. You know, that's what they want to be a part of. You know, like IUIC. That's why they're all over there at IUIC. You know, and then they're over there crying when they see Nate, the sellout, Nathaniel 7, or you know, whatever he's calling himself nowadays, right? You know, this guy, him and his organization are a 501c3 charter organization that brings in a lot of money, man. Which money brings the females, man. The honey is gonna attract the bees, you know. And that's what you niggas are all about. You're all about attracting the honeys, man. You're all about attracting these women, which at the end of the day, these women should be attracting. They should be coming to you because of your spirit and because of the truth, not because of money, not because of you know what I'm saying, gimmicks and bullshit. Anyways, man, this is the world we live in. This is just the fucking society where the average person has about they have about the attention span of a toddler, man. You know, they can't focus on one thing for too long. Okay, they always need a dopamine hit. This is why Esau made the social media the way he did, right? Because when you look at social media, it's a constant fucking dopamine hit, right? People inboxing you, you put a picture, they're liking you, all your shit, they're leaving comments, especially, you know, women and shit, you know, they're leaving comments, they're giving you validation and shit, right? So you feeling, your brain is get flooded with these dopamine hits, you know. They send you shit that you like, you know, shit that ads that you like, and they send you you know, videos that you want to watch and shit that fits your profile. You know, because you're a consumer, and that's your consumer profile. They're buying and selling your information, and the companies are trading your shit so that they can make better business decisions in terms of like, what are we going to market this person? What can we sell this person? And most of the time, they got algorithms to do that shit, and what that does is it spikes the profits for them, man. But these companies like Google, Facebook, which owns Instagram, right, TikTok, all these different companies, they're all multi-billion-dollar corporations, if not trillion-dollar corporations. They basically run the tech industry. And Google, for instance, is the parent company of YouTube. Like, which is all the way up going to I believe it's Alphabet. That's like the main one over them, which is I believe that they're all run by so-called Jews. You know, okay. So, anyways, the point is that, you know, they're making a lot of money off of you niggas, man, and they do that they've rewired the brain of the population. This is why the people don't, you know, they're on a low level. They just on a surface-based level, you know. They're on trivial shit. They're on, like, you know, they're on the vibration of a fucking kid, man. You know, that's the reality, man. The scriptures say when I became a man, I put away childish things. A lot of you niggas, you have not put away childish things. You know what I'm saying? You men, you women, you come into this faith, and really you're still overgrown children. You know, you haven't matured like that. You think you know something, but you really don't know shit. Okay, you don't even know how to deal as adults, as men, as women. You know, you don't even know how to live. You don't know how to eat. You don't know how to take care of yourself. You don't know what to put in your body. You don't know how to cleanse yourself. You don't know how to. You might know how to fucking pay a bill and be a slave and shit. You know, and go and study your way, toil away at a fucking university and get in debt and do all this shit that they teach you in the world. You know, you might know how to do that, certain things like that, right? But you don't really know your true purpose. You don't even know your nationality. You don't know your heritage. You don't know what's going to happen in the future. Okay, so our people operating backwards, man. Okay, and every time we go on these videos and tell them about themselves, they catch a itch. They catch a hissy fit. You know, they catch a hissy fit. They're mad. You know, they don't want to hear the words of the Lord. They see us out there. They fan their hands. You know what I'm saying? They mock. Sometimes they show respect, but the point is that they're not running to the word like, damn, that's the truth, and I need to get this. This is life or death, and the Lord's coming back, and for the most part they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm an Israelite, and then they'll keep it moving. You never see them again. You never hear from them. They ain't really they ain't really about this. All right, they ain't really about this work. The words of Yahweh Shemel Shai, they're not about that, man. They're not built like that for the most part, because the Lord, like I said before, the Lord does not want everybody, and you can see it in their spirit. The Lord has blinded them. It don't matter how many scriptures you give them, or how plainly you show them. Oh, look at the prophecies. Look at North Korea doing this, Russia doing that. America is, they're getting ready for war. These other countries, they're dropping the dollar. The stock market's collapsing. All it goes in one ear, goes out the other. They're making cashless society. The people don't consider. Right? That's Hosea 4:6. My people destroy for a lack of knowledge. People are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. They're destroyed for the mere fact that they don't know what the fuck is going on. And the Lord did that to you, man, because you're a rebellious people, man. And you don't mess with the Lord, all right? You don't mess with the Heavenly Father. And that's why people gonna come to find out. Okay, Deuteronomy 28 and verse 47, it says, because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness of heart, with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. Yeah, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, and until he hath destroyed thee. You know, he shall put a yoke of iron on thy neck until he hath destroyed thee, which the word means to destructure. To destroy you as a people, to tear you apart systematically. That's what the Lord has done to us. Because you think it's boring to serve the Lord. You think it's most of our people, they think that serving the Lord is no profit. Oh, there's no profit in that. That's a boring fucking life. Oh, that's a antiquated life. That's an old school way of doing things. That's that's a thing of the past. You know, the biblical. This, you know, they make jokes about the Bible. Oh, give me such and such scripture. You know, the church has become a joke. You know, nobody respects the sanctity and the morals of the scriptures anymore. You know, nobody respects the word of the Lord like that. You know, everything is a fucking joke. But you niggas are really the biggest joke on the earth, because nobody respects you fucking dumbasses. All right, when I say you niggas, I'm talking about all the tribes: Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Nobody fucking respects you niggas, man. They look at you as clowns because you don't even respect yourself. And that's just the honest truth. You don't even respect yourself. You don't even uphold. You don't even carry yourself as an Israelite should. So why do these other nations respect you, man? You don't serve the Lord with joy and heart, as scriptures say. We just read in Deuteronomy 28:47. So the 48th verse says, the Lord will send thy enemies upon thee for that very same reason. And hunger and thirst and famine, all that, man. The Lord's going to send your enemies upon you because you keep fucking around with the Lord. You're not serving him in joyfulness of heart, man. So this is why you catch the hell that you do, man. It says, Psalms 19:8, it says, the statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired than they that of fine gold, than much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb. See that? Moreover, by them is thy servant warned, and in keeping of them is great reward. You see? In keeping of the words of the Lord is great rewards, man. But the people, they don't see it as a reward, bro. They don't see, oh man, you know what I'm saying? We gotta keep these commandments, and this shit is boring, and we don't get to do this and that of the world. Scripture say, be not envious at the workers of iniquity, man. And evildoers, man. You know, King David said that at one point. You know, he was envious at the prosperity of the wicked. But really, their prosperity is fleeting. It's but for a moment, man. This shit is not, you know what I'm saying? But this society, everything it has to offer, you know what I'm saying? The fucking shucking and jiving of this world, you know, all this bullshit. It's a fucked up ass society. It's just of the flesh. It's low level, low vibration, and really, everything it does, it really destroys you. You know, all this sexual liberation and all this bullshit, it really just destroys you as a man and as a woman. You know, all this perversion, all this sickness, you know, all this disease, all this extra drug use, and it just destroys your spirit, destroys your body, it destroys your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's not anything that's really going to profit you, isn't it? You know, and that's all promoted by the so-called white man, the devil. He promotes all that shit, and he wants you to live that, do as thou will lifestyle. You know, hey, Jake had just did a video. I don't know if I can find the link, but this guy was doing a mock interview with Satan. You know, and basically the dude dressed up as Satan, and you know, but he actually did some like pretty decent makeup work and shit, so they made him look pretty realistic. You know, the dude that was getting interviewed, right? That was wearing the Satan mask and shit, right? And they made him look like some type of fucking demon ghoul, right? When really, in actuality, the spiritual demon Satan don't look like that. You know, he would look like a so-called Negro in the heavens, you know, with an angelical body, and but he wouldn't be like. That's not biblical, man. That's Hollywood, man. Hollyweird. That's a, you know. But anyways. Even them, they had him. They was going into how in that interview, they was going into that, man. You know, how Satan operates and shit. I thought it was spiritual. I was going to do a video on it, but, you know, I just seen it earlier this morning. I had to head to work, so I didn't really get the chance. But, you know, it's not really my style of video anyways to, like, take the clips. But I did put it up on my social media page, though. You know, because it was, you know, for my followers to see and shit like that. It was pretty revealing, because that's the times we're in, you know. The times we're in is like the revealing of all things, man. So people are more, you know, they're talking about the end. They're talking about, you know, God and Satan and Israel and, you know, what's going on. We're in the end days and all this different shit. So that vibration is out there, man. That vibration of truth is okay. But the scripture say the righteous are bold as a lion, you know, and they're strong and rooted in the truth. The wicked flee when no man pursue it, but the righteous are bold as a lion. Proverbs 27. Is that Proverbs 27, I believe? Proverbs 29. Proverbs 28 and verse 1 says, the wicked flee when no man pursue it, but the righteous are bold as a lion. There you go. You know? Yeah, there you go, man. So yeah, man, you're supposed to find joy in this truth, bro. You're supposed to find joy in this truth, man. All right, you're supposed to love the Lord with all your heart. And it also says this: hate not laborious labor. That could have been that could have been the title of the video too, man. But you know, Spirit gave me that title, so that's what I went with. Sirach 7 and Ecclesiasticus 7 and 15 says, hate not laborious work, neither husbandry which the Most High hath ordained. Oof. And I'm gonna close it right there. Hate not laborious work, neither husbandry which the Most High hath ordained, man. So that's a commandment, bro.